Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. If you watched my Christmas video, you saw me do a little random unboxing of the Rare Beer Club. I decided I want to do another one, and I might do a few more of these throughout the course of the year. If you watched Beer Day with TK or started to watch my channel previously, you know that I travel a lot for work, and when I'm at work, I'm not at home. Makes sense, right? But I do get the Rare Beer Club delivered monthly. It's an awesome Christmas gift I get every year. But when I'm on the road, I can't drink them because obviously I'm not home. So when I do get home from the road, I have a pile of these boxes sitting up. And what's better to do than drink some of these and review them and talk about it? So like I said, I think I'm going to do a few of these videos over the course of the year where I do some unboxings of the Rare Beer Club, pick one of the two beers at random, and drink one. So today, this box arrived to me in October. So let's open her up, see what's in here, and we'll pick one of the two beers, and I'll drink it, do a review on it. And as you saw on the Christmas show, it comes with a bunch of different paperwork. This is just advertisements for the different clubs they do. It's got some paperwork for the beers. I'll get into that in a second. But I want to look at the two beers I got. So, first beer I have in here is Rare Barley Dark Project. What in the world is that? I don't know. And the second one is the Libertine Brewing Company presents Central Coast Saison, a rare wild ale. Oh, that's a crazy back. That's a crazy picture on the back. So we'll look at the two pieces of paperwork real quick, and then maybe I'll decide here. One beer is from Libertine Brewing Company, St. Louis Obispo, California. Central Coast Saison, 2016. Wow. 2016. And then Barley Dark Project, Rare Beer Club exclusive. You know, as much as I wanted to do this Central Coast Saison, I think I'll save that for a different video because this is a cool thing to talk about here. So we'll just put this off to the side, and that'll be a video another day. So what I have here is Rare Barley Dark Project from Brasserie Fantome from Soy, Belgium. I've traveled Belgium quite a bit. No idea where Soy, Belgium is. Not a lot on the bottle here. It's kind of a weird label. Best before 2026. Brewed with spices, water, barley, hops, yeast, candy, sugar, 7.5% alcohol. And this is a beer that they say is a Rare Beer exclusive. Now, the Rare Beer Club has enough clout that they can get breweries to do some exclusive beers just for them. And this is one of them. So we're going to talk about this beer. It's a Belgian dark farmhouse ale with spices. Now, I've had farmhouses before, but I don't know what a dark farmhouse is. And 7.5% alcohol, serving temperature 45 to 52. It's been out of the fridge for a few minutes, but probably needs to warm up a little bit. Suggested glassware, tulip, teku, or goblet. Luckily, I chose a random generic goblet glass. Now, like I said, they give you this awesome paperwork to tell you what it is. And eventually, when I put the video together, I'll put up the Untapped info, and I doubt there'll be any Rare Beer Club, any Beer Advocate info, but if there is, I'll put it up here. There's a fermentation-friendly phantasm at work in one brewery in Soy, Belgium. Thankfully, this ghost doesn't have any malicious intent, though she can get a bit wild when she decides to spike the brewer's recipes with a blend of secret herbs and spices. What is this, KFC? And she plays other tricks like ensuring that the same beer is often radically different from batch to batch. If it's radically different from batch to batch, is it the same beer? She's even been known to convert stout to a Belgian strong dark ale, more of a prankster than a poltergeist. Her mischief is accented by her supernatural talent for creating some truly haunted spiced farmhouse beers. More evidence of her non-demonic demeanor is that she plays well with others, permitting human pal Danny Prignon to take most of the credit for these world-class award-winning beers. Brasserie Fantome, which means the Phantom Brewery, has come to represent unabashed creative freedom of expression and earned itself a reputation for being well borderline insane. Between the ghost stories, the spirited behavior of Monsieur Pignon, the wild variation from beer to beer, being exceptionally guarded about what spices have been used in the recipes, or experimenting to the point of acute eccentricity. Mushroom beer, anyone? What the hell does that mean? You can maybe understand why some people think there may be a madman involved. Hey, you know what they say, behind every good bad man, there's a phantom. See what it says on the back here about the beer itself. I'm going to skim through this here. Danny almost never gives up the ingredients list of Phantom releases, but at least we can say for sure that the brewery's Rare Barley Dark Project, that's a mouthful, Rare Barley Dark Project, features spices, barley, water, yeast, hops, and Belgian candy sugar. How do we know such secrets? Well, it says so on the label. Of course, Danny will never give the exact amount of ingredients used, but that lends more intrigue to the experience and mystery of each beer. Sipping, tasting, smelling the beer is the best way to know the end result. Each ingredient contributed, and we enjoyed every facet of it. The Rare Barley Dark Project pours a slightly hazy, deep, dark amber to brown with a tremendously pillowy and tightly bubbled head made of tan foam. Sounds like I'm going to make a mess again. Held up to the light exhibits dark red highlights toward the rim. The aromas seem to waft out of the glass and release a rich tapestry of complex scents. A prominent blend of dark fruits comes from to the foreground with plums, raisins, and figs, creating a hint of jamminess. So I need to look for plums, raisins, and figs. This is followed by earthy and spicy notes, with clove taking the center stage, with anise and support, along with banana peel and a touch of bubblegum. I know I see banana peel listed sometimes. Who chews on a banana peel? The darkly roasted barley adds rich caramel and toffee and just a touch of coffee and cocoa. The bouquet is further enhanced by a bit of farmhouse funk and floral yeast esters. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of it. And if you see my other videos, I always post pictures of the front and back of this on the YouTube channel. So I'll definitely post the front and back of this on the YouTube channel once I upload this beer, upload the video. But I'm sure you've heard me read enough. You're not watching this video to watch me read. So let's get into this. I mean, again, before I get into it, these beers are $19.50 a piece plus shipping and handling. I'm fortunate that I don't pay for this. This is my Christmas gift every year, and it's a really cool Christmas gift. I really love getting it. Hopefully, when I open this, it doesn't explode. And this is kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see that, and I'm using my phone to take this video, so I can't take a picture right now. But it's got a crown, and there's a cork in it. So that's going to be fun. I don't know that I have a corkscrew available. I might have to take a break to get the corkscrew out if I can find one. But it's got a really cool crown on the top. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to be kind of annoyed if I have to get a corkscrew. Yeah, I do. WTF. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would need a corkscrew to open a beer. So I guess we're going to pause here. I'm going to go find a corkscrew if I even own one. And we'll come back to this beer. I chose poorly. And we're back. You know, I thought I was well prepared to open a beer. I never in my life would have thought there'd be a cork that needed a corkscrew underneath a cap. This is now becoming reminiscent of the day that TK and I did a video where he had to use a hacksaw to open up the beer. So we'll see how well this goes. And this corkscrew is not biting down very well. I'm gonna end up with a beer full of cork, and it's gonna upset me because I don't have a bunch of cork floating in my beer. And this corkscrew is just chewing the beer up, chewing the cork up. This is definitely not going well. Here we go. Oh, I hear some fizz. Let's see what happens. Getting close. Hopefully I can get it out now. Wow, that was way more difficult than I expected. And on the cork, there was probably some cool things, but I've chewed that cork up. Let's see what it says. There is a little label on the cork. Brasserie Fantome, soy, and some numbers. I'll try to remember to take a picture of that. But you know, at least this beer didn't explode everywhere, like the last rare beer club beer I tried did. Now we can finally get into the beer. You know, I had no idea what color this would be, but this is pouring out kind of a dark lager. And while it's pouring, it kind of looked like a Yingling, but that's much darker than a Yingling. That's a nice looking beer. A nice off color, off tan, frothy head. Get my SRM chart out here. My used and abused SRM chart. I know I've said before the lighting's kind of bad, but that's probably a 21 on my terrible SRM chart. Wow, this has been a lot of effort. A little grassy. It's kind of grassy and kind of a wild smell to it. Not a whole lot else. I mean, just kind of grassy and wild. I don't know, what did it say I was supposed to smell here? I mean, I don't know. It says the aromas seem to waft out of the glass and release a rich tapestry of complex scents. Dark fruit notes come to the foreground with plums, raisins, and figs, creating a hint of jamminess. I don't know about all that. I mean, it's just kind of an earthy, spicy, wild note. Wild scent to it. Again, as I've said before, I think these descriptions on the paperwork from the Rare Beer Club are very similar to what some of these people talk about when they describe beers on Beer Advocate. And I think I've tried to sniff this enough and read enough notes that it's time for me to taste the beer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers. More effervescent than I thought. I mean, it's hard to see through this beer. I didn't think there'd be as much carbonation in it as there is, but I guess for a farmhouse, I should have expected that. You definitely get some dark fruits. You also get some bitterness, but it's not hot bitterness. It's more of a earthy carbonation bitterness. Yeah, dark fruits. Definitely dark fruits. There's something else in here. Maybe I should consult this paperwork again. So this says dark fruit, dark barley malt, aromas carrying through the flavor. Plums, raisins, and figs are again joined by banana peel, complemented by toasty malt. So let's see here. There are some toasty malts, dark fruits. You get some raisin, I guess. Banana peel, I don't know what that tastes like. I don't eat bananas a whole lot to begin with. Like, I like the banana flavored runs. I do like bananas. But I can't say that chewing on banana peel. I mean, if banana peel means it tastes like banana bread, then maybe. There is some earthy, horse blankety tones to it. It's definitely a complex beer. The complexity of this beer is probably beyond my palate, sadly enough. But it's good. I mean, this is a very, very complex beer. There's a lot of things hitting you. Like carbonation, like I said. You get that carbonation bitterness like when you drink a like sparkling water. You do get some plum, some raisin, dark fruit kind of esters in there. Definitely carbonated. As far as the alcohol, no idea. But this does have a medium body to it. And you know you're drinking a very complex, very interesting beer. I mean, you know, this isn't a beer that I would drink regularly. But if somebody offered it to me, I'd definitely try it. If in the right situation, I would drink it again. For $20, I think it's worth it because of the complexity of it. I give it a horns up because it's interesting. It's different. It's a unique flavor. Like I said, I don't know that I would drink it all the time. But farmhouse ales are a weird animal. I hope you don't, wow. Here we go then. I hope you don't think that my videos are a weird animal. I hope you like my videos. I hope you don't watch them once in a while. I hope you watch them all the time. And if you do, it'd be great if you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know down below if you had a dark farmhouse ale. Farmhouse ales, what do you think about farmhouse ales? Am I just blabbering on here? This beer is definitely an adventure, that's for sure. It's an adventure in complexity, adventure in taste. This isn't for the timid beer drinker. But it's pretty cool, like I said, from the Rare Beer Club. It's cool to be able to try these kind of beers. And I hope you like watching my videos. Make sure you embrace that adventure. Cheers, everybody.